What's going on, everyone? Today we're in Edina, Minnesota, and we're getting ready to check out an ultra modern home from a brand new builder. This one, I think you're really gonna like. So let me turn you around. I'll tell you all about it. All right, y'all, say hello to 6604 Parkwood Road. This is an absolutely beautiful ultra modern home. I think you guys are absolutely gonna love what you see inside, and I love the exterior. Like, you've got this stacked stone, a little bit of wood accents, just gives it more of like a rustic modern look, if that makes sense. Inside, you are going to find 7 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms. You've got the 3-car garage over here, and there's actually like a little door that you can just kind of walk in right next to the garage into like the mudroom area, which is nice. But all this sits inside of 7,086 square feet. Again, with these stacked stone columns here on this covered porch. Beautiful wood, almost giving it like a cabin-y feel as soon as you get up here, right? And these cool looking windows as well. Now, if you are interested in this home, this one is currently listed for $3,295,000. But with that, let's get inside and see what all we can find. All right, here we go. So I did walk around and I got to turn on all the lights and take a little sneak peek of the home, and it has tons of cool looking rooms. I think just like the different angles in them and stuff is going to be fun. But before we get into it all, let me go ahead and turn you around real quick. We'll check out this front entrance. Just an absolutely massive foyer. You've got these beautiful stairs going up to the 2nd floor with like the glass banister, which almost makes it look floating, which is pretty neat. And then just an absolutely massive light fixture. And then right off of that, you've got this coat closet. Now, a lot of the closets in here aren't going to have like the dowels and stuff. I mean, they will, right? But just for the sake of this tour, they won't. You do have a little storage attic access space right there as well. Because I walked into the master bedroom and they had just like a little picture of what it could look like. But a little sneak peek to the living room. We are going to stick to the right-hand side of the house and just kind of make it flow like that. And I guess we'll just go ahead and dive in here into the master bedroom itself. Kind of a cool light fixture with like the crystal lights. Tons of space in here. And then almost like a little bay window looking out into the backyard. Obviously, you'd have blinds and stuff, right? So your neighbors aren't like watching you sleep. But I think the window element is pretty neat. Like, especially if you had like this out on a piece of property or something, you know what I mean? If this was like a modern mountain home, right? I think these windows would be spectacular. But then you also have this little corridor, which we blew past when we were coming in here, because I just wanted to get to the room itself. But this side would be the closet. And see, this is that picture I was talking about. You can just kind of do it up. And I like the idea of this. We've toured a couple homes where it's just been like a blank slate, and then some of them they'll have like packages where you can come in and finish the closet and stuff, which is cool. But it just gives you the opportunity to, especially in a home that's like a spec home, right? Maybe you didn't customize it or have it contracted to be built. So having that little extra customization option is pretty neat. And then on the opposite side, you have the ensuite. So double vanities. Now, like, this one's got a lot of these like little picture, not a lot, it's got a couple, but just like to spice up the ensuite a little bit. The sun is harsh this morning, whew, but I love it because it's warm, and it makes it warm because it's cold outside. But massive picture window. You've got this big old soaking tub. And I haven't even stepped into the shower yet. Just beautiful. I love this ledge. Look at that. That's cool. Got a rainfall shower head, normal shower head, little wand shower head, tons of space in there. I love it. I like the ledges as opposed to a niche, right? And that one's just interesting looking. And then I love the door too. I've always liked that. Just like the black trim. It's almost like a little garden door into the shower, which is neat. And then I didn't forget about it. There is a water closet all the way up here towards the front. Got a little pocket door. And I think a pocket door separates both the ensuite as well as the closet from the room. All right, let's hop into the living room. Of course, just a two-story great room, which is beautiful. We've got this great big fireplace. It's kind of rising up to the ceiling, and then just tons of windows all the way around it. That's probably my favorite thing about like modern homes, right? It's just the amount of windows that they incorporate. I just think it looks cool. But tons of space in here. And then obviously views into the kitchen. This is actually a really nice kitchen. So on either side of the kitchen are two different hallways. And then back behind, of course, your cook surface, you're going to find a pantry. But we'll start right here with the island. Looks like you got a little storage space. Oh, push open. That one opened up already. So a good bit of space in there. And then some great big light fixtures hanging down over the top of the island. And then on this side, these are neat. I just like these, like the little handles for the pools. Just kind of built into the cabinet itself. I think that looks awesome. We've got the trash can drawer, undermount sink looking back out into the great room. And you also have views out onto this covered like all seasons room. I don't know if it's maybe like a 3 seasons room, right? But panelized dishwasher. And then along the back you have your panelized refrigerator and freezer on either side of your range. It's actually, I lied. What? No, maybe this one. Hold on real quick. This one's the refrigerator. Ooh, they faked me out. Oh man, could you imagine if I didn't open this? I would be devastated. Somebody would have told me in the comments, like, you didn't open that. And I would have been like, yeah, but it was just this, and it wasn't. That's cool. That's why I do it. Anyway, and then you have, of course, the range with double ovens. Pot filler, I think a lot of you might appreciate this one because I hear all the time that's when I see pot fillers, everybody's like, that's a small pot filler. But this one, it looks like it's mounted a little higher than traditionally. And then it's got just kind of where the pipe just goes up a little higher. So you can really get like a large pot up underneath of that, which is neat. And then let's go ahead and step out here. Since we're over this way. There's a pond. I don't know if you can hear the ducks, but there's a pond. But so you've got another fireplace out here, definitely like a 3 seasons room. I wouldn't imagine that you'd want to hang out here during in the wintertime, but vaulted ceilings. This is where you really get like a cabin feel. Right? Sitting back here, you would never know that you're sitting in like a modern home, right? Which is pretty neat. And then you've got a door that leads out into or onto the uncovered patio space. So you can access this spot from either this all seasons room, or you can see that other room over there. You can get to it from there as well. And just to kind of make it all like the kitchen elements, including the dining room and pantry area, we're going to go to this side first. So we've got a beautiful dining room looking out into the front of the house. Nice big light fixture. The windows on either side crank out, which is nice, so you can get some fresh air flowing through the home. And then this great big china cabinet, which I don't know if this, yeah, it looks like it's built in. Then next to that, you have the pantry. Like I said, sitting right behind the kitchen itself. Got a built-in microwave. See, now we got to check all these. Fun little wine rack. This one is the freezer. So you have the refrigerator in the, that makes sense, right? Refrigerator in the kitchen. You're going to probably use that more often than you would the freezer anyway. And then the freezer in the pantry. And then this door straight ahead is the garage. So we literally just walked out of the pantry. You can kind of see how close it is, so you don't have to carry the groceries too far. And then back here, I love the setup. Honestly, this might even be like your primary guest entrance, right? This is right next to the garage. So if people are coming up the driveway, they might come through here. Now, I know there was a coat closet up at the front of the house, but as soon as you walk through the door, you've got a coat closet right here. And then a powder room, right? But either way, I love the fact that the powder room is away from all the other bedrooms, it's just off by itself. But waterfall edge on the front this time, which is neat, of this vanity. Kind of look at the side, which is neat. And then another one of those like crystal little pendant lights. And then all the way at the back, you have the garage. So 3 individual garage doors. Got the electric panel. Looks like you got a little spot over there that you could put like a sink. And then this door, oh, what the what? That's cool. I didn't even turn the light on in here. I thought this just kind of led out into the backyard, but I guess this would be for like your lawnmower or something like that. Yeah, because this one leads right out back. And you can kind of see that pond back there. That's neat. Looks like there's a private dock back there too. Ooh, yeah. So, I wasn't, it was like, you know, it's going to be, you know, rooms, obviously. But it's thrown a lot of surprises my way. I've been quite excited about it. Quite impressed with it so far. And we've only just begun. But you also have this mudroom area, which is cool. You got a little bench over here. Looks like some storage up above that. And then on this side, this is like your little locker spaces. And you have 2 sets of these. And then all the way at the back, I guess this would be first floor laundry. which there's laundry on all 3 levels, which is pretty neat. All right, then we'll go ahead and hop on the other side. There's just tons and tons of stuff in this home. So down this hallway, I feel like this would be an office. You've got this glass door right here, kind of matching what we saw going into the shower in the master bedroom. I would assume that this could be an office. Or craft room. Or another bedroom. Well, maybe not a bedroom, there's no closet in here, but which is neat. It's all the way off in its own little space, which is perfect for working, right? You're just away from the main activities within the home, and you've got 2 sliding doors that go out onto, again, the uncovered porch space. All right, so let me know what you're thinking so far. We're going to go ahead and work our way. Let's go upstairs, and we'll check out all of those bedrooms. If you're loving this home, maybe you don't live in Minnesota, but you want a home similar to it, you can reach out to our friends over at professionalhomeplans.com. While you won't be able to get this exact floor plan, you can work with their designers to create that perfect dream home for you and your family. You can draw inspiration from this home, right? Or any of the homes that we've toured all across the country, and just kind of show it to them and be like, hey, I want to bring in this element or this element or this element, right? And they'll hook you up, kind of help you through the process. And then at the end of it all, you can give old Timmy Boy a call and be like, hey, homie, come out and tour my home. And I'm going to be like, okay, absolutely. But if you want any more information on professionalhomeplans.com, you can find that information right down there in the description. So you've got this lofty space, almost like another little game room. Now you have, I think, 4 or 5 bedrooms up here, right? I think 4. So this is the first of the bedrooms. And this one is connected to the next bedroom via a Jack and Jill. It's a nice big rooms. This is like a twin bed. But you still got plenty of space. And you could probably comfortably fit like a queen in here. And turn this light on either. And then into its closet, you do have some attic access space in here. And then the Jack and Jill, so single vanity on this side. And then a great big tub. Let me get over here. Nice and deep, right? Tile going all the way up to the ceiling. And then you also have the toilet in here as well. Pocket doors on either side so you can shut and lock them. And then into the other side with its vanity. In this room, it's got like this cool little 45 wall over here, but beyond that, it's basically the same layout, probably pretty much the same size as well. And then into its closet. So our dishwasher, just a quick little story for you. Today's been one of those days. Obviously, you know, I'm here in Minnesota. Jen had a baby's appointment for Piper, so she had to drop Ro off at one of her friend's house, which he doesn't mind because Ro likes to play with the lady's kids because they're all like best friends, you know what I mean? But we had a dishwasher that was scheduled to be delivered today. Ours was leaking all over the floor and stuff. So it was time to get a new one. And they weren't supposed to be delivering this thing. I think the window, and this is what I hate about the windows, it was between like 11 and 4, right? So Jen couldn't reschedule her baby's appointment, right? So she gets down there, and as she's driving down there, this window kind of closes a little bit, and it's like, all right, 11:14 to 12:14. Her appointment's at 11. She's like an hour away. And anyway, she gets down there. She knew that it was going to happen, but they show up to the house as soon as she like sits down in the waiting room, which is like 11 o'clock. It's like, oh my goodness, I wish you could schedule that stuff. So I don't know if I had to call my neighbor down, which we have the greatest neighbors ever, by the way. Love them. And anyway, I called up my neighbor and was like, hey man, can you do me a solid and run down there? So I don't know, that's kind of where I left it. It's kind of, I don't know, it's an ongoing thing, but just kind of a crazy hectic day. Jen calls me right before I hit record and we start walking through this home. Oh man. So sometimes I hate leaving home, you know what I mean? Because I want to be there to help fix things. But tour we must, right? Anyway, I didn't talk into any of those other rooms. This is, I guess, the shared bathroom between the last two bedrooms that we saw. Got the toilet, and then another. I do love the fact that they've got these nice deep tubs. And then this is the second floor laundry room. I like this one a lot better than the first floor one. It's because it's got tons of counter space. You got the wash basin. And then front load washer and dryer. And I mean, you know, we've been looking at all these closets with no dowels, no shelves, no nothing, right? So you could almost envision, I can anyway, I don't know what you're thinking about it, but maybe you could put like a little shelf up here for some extra storage, right? Or maybe put some shelves up here for some extra storage. That's the kind of stuff that I'm thinking about when we're walking through the home. I'm not sure what, you know, do you do the same thing, right? As we're walking through, are you like, ooh, a shelf or something would go good right there? You know, especially on like these newer construction homes, which might not be all the way finalized, or like this one where they allow whoever buys it to come in here and, you know, put up shelves or closets and stuff, right? But anyway, just have an open mind like that. If you're not thinking about that stuff, definitely do as we are walking through the home. And let me know what you've been liking, what you might want to change or rearrange. I love reading that stuff down in the comments. And then as we get down here to the lower level, you do have a walkout basement, which is nice. Little movie theater room with the projector. And then you've got the wet bar. It's kind of some fun shelves with like some nice detail on it. Mini fridge, fun little sconce. And then let's go ahead and walk out here. This is fun. Just like a storage closet. That's probably going to be locked. Oh, it's not. Let's see. Light fixture. Boom. Cool. So we have that storage spot in the garage. But this is fun as well. This could be like a cellar too. You know what I mean? Or, you know, both doors open so you could park the lawnmowers in here, or whatever the case may be. And then you've got this kind of uncovered patio space back here. It looks like, I don't know if this is a gas fireplace or not. Yeah. That's pretty neat. And then kind of the rear elevation. It's rather large and there's some trees back here, so. We'll get back in. There are a lot of storage closets down here. Just wait until you see all these things. So this is understairs storage, which just kind of wraps around over there. And then you've got the utility room with the furnace. Oh, and an electric panel. So there's actually one here and one in the garage. This one just looks like it's for the basement, maybe. No, because it's got a dishwasher. And you have your gym room. Another storage closet. Again, you know, you can be putting shelves and stuff in there, built-ins, all types of stuff. And then this is the first bedroom down here. So that makes kind of like, what, 6 so far? Into its closet, which isn't a real big one. You do have access out onto that back patio from in here though, which is nice. So maybe a guest room, right? And then into the ensuite where you've got the shower, single vanity, and the toilet. And then on this side, again, more storage closets. Another utility room. This one's nice and warm. So you've got another furnace over here, water mains, your water heaters, and then you have washer dryer hookups down here as well. So this would be the 3rd floor laundry room. Then another storage room. And then this is, I guess this would be either a shared bathroom with like the main common spaces out there. Beautiful tile, I love that. I think that looks awesome. But another nice deep tub. But also, I think, you know, for this room too. So this is the 7th room. Tons of rooms in this house. And it's got these great big closets, or closet, just kind of all the way down, and then it kind of angles right here. Man, you could fit so many clothes. All of them. All right. Y'all let me know what you think about this home down in the comments. If you want any more information on this home or Urban Edge Homes, you can find that information right down there in the description. With that, I hope you enjoyed the tour. I hope you go on to have a fantastic day. And as always, my name's Timothy. I look forward to seeing your beautiful face in the next one.